Hi everyone, my name is Ming. Welcome to 30 Minute Yoga for Muay Thai. Today I'm gonna show you stretches that help you feel better, recover faster, and kick even higher. If you are ready, sit in any comfortable position. No props required, but if you have a block handy, grab one just in case you need it. Alright, we start with shrug our shoulder up and down. A few rounds. Notice how is your body feeling today. And from here, start to roll your shoulders back and reverse to the other side. Keep breathing. And then from here, we move to a few rounds of seated cat and cow. Put your hands on your knees. When you inhale, send your chest forward, arch your back. And when you exhale, round your back and feel that shoulder blades open up. You can move at your own pace here. And now we will add a little bit of movement here. When you inhale, send your chest forward and circle your spine to one side and come up again. When you exhale, round your back and then send your chest forward. You can keep your eyes closed and just feel the feeling. And whenever you are ready, just reverse to the other side. You can use your hands to put your knees away from you. A few more rounds. And come back to the center when you are ready. Now send your arms by your side. Sweep your arms up and lean to one side. You can drop your shoulder a little bit to feel the stretch here. It doesn't matter you go left or right first, we do both sides. Inhale to come up and change to the other side. You might notice that one side feels tighter than another, and that is normal. Inhale to come up. Now twist to one side. Chest up, back straight. Deep inhale here. Maybe try to feel your belly rising up when you inhale and going down when you exhale. Inhale to come up to the center and exhale twist to the other side. Few more breaths here. Alright, now come back to center and exhale, slide your hands forward. Feel the stretch on the outer edge of your hip. Slowly come out of the pose. Now we will change another leg in front so we feel the stretch on the other side of your hip. You can stay on your hands or your elbows. It doesn't matter. Just choose the option that feels good to your body right now. Alright guys, slowly come up and now we move into our first tabletop position. Your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. A few rounds of cat and cow here. try to relax your neck and maybe let it flow, follow your spine. And now I invite you to add a little bit of movement here. You can inhale, send your chest forward. Exhale, send your hip back and round your spine to come up. Play around with your option. Just explore how is your body feeling. And sit on your heels. You can put your hands behind, squeeze your shoulder blades, lift your chest up. Or if you want to go deeper, you can try to lift your knees. If this too much, you can let it go. Now, lift your hip up, sweep your arm to one direction, hip down and then go to another side. A few more rounds at your own pace. And now we're moving to our all-four position one more time. Walk your hands forward. Keep your hips over your knees. And try to send your forehead toward the mat. You can stay here, or if you want to go deeper, you can put your palms together and rest your thumb on your head or on the back of your neck. Feel the stretch on your upper back, your triceps, and your shoulders. Release the pose, push the hands to the mat and round your back in cat pose. Now we're moving to active pigeon pose. Step your right foot forward, walk your right foot to the left side, and slide your left leg back. You can tuck your left toe up and bouncing gently here. Feel the stretch on your left hip flexor. And when you are ready, you can slide your left foot down. You can stay up high or you can go down on your elbows. Or even deeper, raise your forehead on the mat. But make sure no pinching or pain on your right knee. We will stay here for a few more breaths. Slowly come out of the pose. Use your hands for support here. Come back to our fourth position and circle your right hip out a few rounds. Send your right toes down and stretch your calf out. This time we're moving to active pigeon pose on the left side. You can bounce here or just hold still. And slide your right foot down when you are ready. Hold here. Deep inhale. One more breath. And slowly come out of the pose. Back to all fours position. Lift your left leg up and circle your left hip out. Send your left foot down and stretch your calf out. You can cross your left leg to the right side and look to the right. And try another side. Alright, we're moving to our first downward facing dog here. You can send your hip to the sky, paddle your feet. If your neck starts to tense, you can shake it up. And now lift your heels up and walk to the top of the mat, baby step here. I will turn to this side so you can see me. We're going to yogi squat, your feet pointing out about 45 degrees. You can use your elbows to push your knees away from you. If this feels too much, you can sit on a block. Maybe try another level and use your hands to push your knees away. But if you feel okay, you can sway your hips gently here. If you want a little bit of challenge, you can try to lift your heels up and stay on your toes. If you want to add a little bit of fun, you can drop your knees side to side. Or you can try drop your knee in one by one. And when you are ready, slowly standing up with your bent knees here. Make sure your feet parallel to the edge of the mat. Let your head be heavy, bouncing left and right. A few rounds. And come back to the center. Shake your head out. You can use your hands to push your legs to come up inch by inch. Massage your lower back a little bit. And now send your arms to the side. And now sweep your arms over your head. 2 more rounds. And now interlace your fingers and flip your palms up. Lean to one side. And go to the other side. Come back to the center, cross your legs and fall down. You can bounce here and change to the other side. Slowly come up, release your hands, and now we're moving to our first high lunge. Right foot forward, left heel up if that feels good to you. Lift your arms up and use your right hand to put on your left rib cage and lean to the right side. You can drop your left shoulder back a little bit here. And now change to the other side. Sink your hip down and lean to the left side. Breathe into your right rib cage. And then slowly release. And now put your feet about hip width apart. You can interlace your fingers and squeeze your shoulder blades. Or option, you can hold a block. Inhale to get ready and exhale to go down. We won't stay here for too long, so keep breathing. And release the block or your hands to come up. Now step your legs wide apart and sink your hip down. You can raise your hands on your knees and sway left to right. And now twist to one side. You can push your opposite knee away from you. And go to the other side. Back to the center. You can micro bend your knee here if you need it. And bouncing gently here. Hold your right ankle and fall. Or you can bend your left knee If you want to go deeper, 2 more rounds. And then change to the other side. You can bend your right knee to sing with your own breathing. Come on, guys, you got this. 2 more times. And come back to the center. Now we will go to side lunge. You can use your hands for support here. And go slow at your own pace. And now we're moving to runner lunge on the left side first. Your right knee up, hands down, and you can bounce here. Go deeper into your right hip flexor. And then from here, you move your right foot in a little bit. Straight your left leg, lift your left foot up, and bounce. Go back to runner lunge for 1 more time. And come back to triangle pose 1 more time. You can bend your knees here and go to the other side, bouncing a few rounds. And then you can slide your left foot in and straight your right foot. 1 more time. Get that hip flexor. Yes, yes. And triangle pose. Alright, walk your hand back to the center. You can put your hands on your waist and come up slowly. Whew, okay, this time you're moving to chair pose. Arms up overhead, sink your hips down. You can stay here, engage your core, or you can lift your heels up. Just a few rounds here. And then put your palms together in front of your chest. We will add on twist. If this feels too much, you can open your arms up to help with balancing. And change to the other side. And then slowly sink your hips down. Send your legs forward, and then you can adjust the weight on both sit bones. We will pause here for a few breaths. Notice how is your body feeling. Alright, from here we bend our left knee and open to a side. You can hinge from the waist and sliding down to feel the stretch on your calf on the right side. You might notice the longer you stay in the pose, the more your body starts to open up. Use your hands to help yourself come up. From here, flip your left foot back. You can stay up high or you can lean back. Or even stay on your elbows if that feels good to you. Relax your neck. And push the mat to help yourself come up. Now we change to the other side. You can check it out first. Bend your right knee, open to the right side. And hinge and fold. You can hold your left foot here. This is very good stretch for your calf muscle. I know firsthand because after training, I feel so sore on my calves. And now we flip our right leg back. Same here, choose your option and hold, but don't hold your breath. Push the mat and come up. Send both legs forward and check it out. Now I'm gonna turn to the other side so you can see me. Extend both legs wide, straddle here. If your back start to round, you can use your hands to lift your hips back and lengthen your spine. You can bend your knees here, no problem. And now we will walk our hands forward and fold down. If you have a block, you can raise your forehead and let your head be heavy here. Try to relax into the pose as much as you can, but if any point you need to come out of the pose first, no worries. Just listen to your body. If you have a block, you can remove a block and use your hands to help you come up very slowly here. And then use your hands to lift your knees up. Windshield wiper motion, a few rounds. Drop your knees to one side to decompress your lower back. If you want to add a little bit of fun, you can let your hands go and just lift one knee and drop the other knee. But try not to round your back here so the pressure won't go to your spine. Alright guys, last challenging pose of today. We move into reverse tabletop. You can put your fingers outside, lift your bum up and hold here. If this already feels too much, you can stay here or you can slide one foot back and drop your knee. Feel the stretch on the front of your leg. You can hold for a few breaths and then release. You can counter pose by hugging your knees before you move into another side. And when you're ready, put your hands behind your back, lift your hips up, and slide another leg. Drop your knee. You can rocking or just hold still. And release. This time you can raise in charge pose. Your big toes together. Your knees can go as wide as you feel like it. And raise your forehead on the mat. Relax your shoulders. Deep inhale. Now we add thread the needle into the pose. You can put your right shoulder on the mat. Option here, you can put your left hand over your head or you can wrap it behind your back or your waist. To come out of the pose, you can put your left hand down onto the mat to push yourself lift up and then change to the other side. Take your time to get there. Slowly come out of the pose. And now we will slide onto our belly to Sphinx pose. You can put your elbows under your shoulders and push your pelvis onto the mat. You feel the stretch in front of your body. Or if you want, you can turn to left or right side. And then from here we will lie down on our back. Put your knees up toward the ceiling. And now cross your right knee over your left knee. You can pull your knees toward your chest and rocking side by side. And now put your left foot down and shift your hips to the right side before we twist our body to the left side. Maybe try to keep your shoulder blades onto the mat. Or maybe close your eyes and allow yourself to be fully relaxed here. Slowly release your legs and come back up to the center and move into happy baby pose. You can grab the outer edge of your feet, your heels, or your big toes. Sway left to right a few rounds before we move into cross our legs. If you like, you can hold your ankles here. Try and see which one feels better for you. And when you're ready, put your right foot down, shift your hips to the left side before you twist your legs to the right side. You can extend your left arm by your shoulders and use your right hand to pull your left knee away from your left shoulder. Slowly release your legs and shift your hips back to the center. One more round of happy baby pose. If you want to go deeper, you can use your fingers to hold your big toes and extend your legs wide. And let go of your big toes, your feet. Shake your hands, your ankles. Hug your knees to your chest and send your forehead toward your knees. Now we're moving to our final resting position. You can create space between your legs and your arms. We will stay here for a few minutes. If there is any thoughts rising up, just watch it and let it pass. I will let you know when the time to come out. Enjoy the stillness. Begin to move your fingers, your toes, turn your head side by side, or do any movement that feels good to your body right now. Maybe stretch your arms over your head and turn to one side and pause here for a few moments. Notice how is your body feeling right now. Is there any changes? Or maybe nothing changes. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoy and feel loosened up. If you like the video like this, please let me know in the comment below so I can do more of this. And don't forget to like and subscribe to support my small channel. I see you next time. Bye bye.